What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another CCO Top 5 in 5 right here on Commander Cookout, brought to you by FusionGamingOnline.com, your source for all your gaming needs, and the best patrons over at patreon.com/CCO Podcast. Help us shape our content. You head over, pick a reward tier, get your list featured on the show. Today, the top 5 MtG trick shots. These are kooky little creative ways to get the most out of your Commander gameplay experience. So let's kick things off so you know what I mean with number 5. Number 5 is the life total trick. So this is the oldest trick in the book. What you do is during combat, your opponent moves to attack. They don't know who to attack, what's going on. If you want them to attack, thereby leaving themselves open for the crackback or some cool combo or some way for you to win if their creatures are tapped, you fiddle with your dice or you pick up your pen and you say, yeah, I'll just take it. You're incentivizing them to attack because that's what you want them to do. It's a political move, and then you are ready to crack back or do whatever that you do when they're tapped out. Number 4, this is for the limited players. This is using combat tricks as removal. I'm talking about cards like Guided Strike or Shelter or Gallantry. These are things that when you cast them on your creature, it makes them bigger or gives them protection or makes it so they don't die, but your opponent's creatures do. They weren't expecting for your guy to get +4/+4 or +1/+0 or have protection. Now their guy's dead, your guy's not. Combat trick as removal. Bonus points as it doubles up if you need that 1 extra damage to kill somebody. Now you got it. Number 3. This one's a little bit more specific. This is crop rotation. This card is so versatile. It can ramp you if you go from sacrificing, let's say, a basic when casting it to finding something like a Sarah Sanctum or a Gaia's Cradle, but not everybody's got that kind of cash. So what if you searched for something like a Glacial Chasm? Opponent's Alpha striking, you go before damage, sacrifice my forest that I used to cast a crop rotation, boom, Glacial Chasm. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. Maybe somebody's coming in with a Voltron strike, you sacrifice the forest that you cast the crop rotation with, find a Mazavith. Boom, no damage. Let's say somebody's reanimating a combo piece, they're going to win the game. Response? Bajuka Bog, remove your graveyard from the game. There's a trick every which way from Sunday with this card. It's fantastic. It's number 3 on MtG trick shots. Number 2 is getting your opponents to explain themselves. Sometimes, especially early game, your opponents are just going to attack willy-nilly, roll a dice to see who to attack. They're not going to make sound gameplay decisions. And if you just ask them, hey, what are you doing? Or why did you choose that? They're going to go, oh, wait, hold on a second. Ooh, maybe you're right. Maybe I do have a reason to do something, some specific thing instead of just some random thing. And if that random thing was attack me, and I ask them, hey, what the heck, man? Maybe they'll change their mind. Maybe it'll save me 3, 4 damage, 5 damage. Maybe that 5 damage late game is going to be important. I've won games at 2 or 3 life before. Ask them to explain themselves. Okay. And the number 1 MtG trick shot, the best way that I think to trick your opponents, to get them politically within the rules of the game, to get them to do what you want, be honest. We preach being honest on CCO all the dang old time, like all the time. Honesty and communication is the most important thing that you can do in a game of Commander, especially during pre-game and Rule Zero conversations. But I'm talking about like during the game. I think being honest is better than bluffing. I think if you say something like, if you attack me, I'll kill it, because you have a kill spell in your hand. If you attack me, I'll bounce it. Hold on a sec. If you cast what I think you're casting, I'm going to counter it. If you can back that up with cards in your hand, I think that is the best way to get people from attacking you or to dissuade somebody from doing something that hurts you. Way better than bluffing, way better than anything else on the list. Just be honest, and you're going to get your way more often than you think. And it's going to be fantastic because you're going to find that you win games in a political way that's fun and engaging and creates a response and a dialogue from your opponents. And that's what Commander's about, is that fun and engaging social dialogue. So give it a try. Those are the top 5 MtG trick shots. I encourage that you use all of them, especially crop rotation, even in a non-lands deck. It's a fantastic card. If you want to pick up any of the cards I talked about today, you head on over to fusiongamingonline.com. You use CCO Spring promo code, get 5% off. These cards, they're good. Trust me, they're all in the top 5. If you want to help support the content or get your name featured in the credits of this video, you head on over to patreon.com/CCO Podcast. Find a reward tier that's right for you. Buy our editor some shoes or something.